Haven't made a controversial vid in a while? So here's why cancel culture is freaking stupid. Cancel culture, it surrounds us. People's careers ending left and right over stuff they did in their personal lives, and it's so dumb. Like, obviously some people did some messed up things and, you know, probably don't deserve to get any more work, but not always the case. I actually have so many issues with cancel culture and the other stuff associated with it, so let's just dive right in. First, let me give you a formal definition for what cancel culture actually is. A definition that I found accurate came from the Odyssey online and said, cancel culture is essentially when people who have said or done problematic things either now or in the past are decidedly canceled, and people no longer support them or their endeavors. So here's the gray area for me, and it's the stuff labeled problematic things. That's pretty vague. Who should be the one that decides which things are deemed problematic? And it's basically just decided by, I guess, let's say, the general social media. And the reason that's an issue is due to how incredibly biased this makes labeling things as problematic. Because currently, we tend to just kind of collectively agree on what's okay and what isn't. And this is an issue because collective opinion tends to change a lot very quickly and is only going to change faster with social media and stuff. For example, in a 5-year span of time, homophobia went from being socially acceptable to not acceptable at all. And that's great, but it's stuff like that is the reason why we have this gray area in terms of fairness when it comes to cancel culture. So fairness is basically the first problem I have with cancel culture. How do we decide when to cancel someone and when to not? Because it seems a large portion of it is based on the person's overall characteristics and persona rather than their actions. We also don't know what actions are going to be deemed worthy of being canceled in the future. Like Louis C.K.'s career is just GG. Really? The best example I can give of fairness, or lack thereof, when it comes to cancel culture is Cardi B. She did some questionable things to say the least, yet no one cares. Went to a dance show last night and they played like 4 Cardi B songs. And it makes sense, you know, the media doesn't want to cancel someone like Cardi B, you know? A young, powerful black woman championing her sexuality. That's what we want right now, you know? We can't cancel that. What? I mean, I don't care if she's not canceled. You know, like I said, I think the concept of being canceled is dumb in a lot of cases. But like if you compare Cardi B to, say, Bill Cosby, as this meme does nicely, there's clearly bias. Therefore, cancel culture is freaking stupid because of its very apparent biases. Biases? Is that right? Another dumb thing about fairness when it comes to being canceled is how like the person's identity has a bearing on what people will tolerate. When I say identity, I mean like how the person presents themselves and also how they are viewed by the media. Given that we knew that Cardi B was a former stripper and hooker and stuff, I guess we just collectively weren't surprised that she partook in such actions.
And you gotta put in that bread. I did it with my money.
12 seconds later.
And I dropped up and I robbed them. That's what I used to do.
But then if, say, like a credible, middle-aged, famous actor were to act like Keemstar for a day or something, he'd be canceled. You see, there's a degree of tolerance based on who the individual is. Seems pretty stupid to me, fam. Like, I would say Cardi B's actions were way more severe than Louis', but what you gonna do? Alright, now I can get into the bulk of why cancel culture is dumb. Next thing is that entertainment is a service. I don't understand why we hold people in the entertainment industry to these like absurd standards of morality. Like Kevin Hart didn't host the Oscars because of a tweet he had from 10 years ago. Entertainers are providing a service. Entertaining you. That's all they do. Kind of like how everything is providing a service, you know? Yet you don't know or care what people have done in their personal lives when they're providing you an everyday service, you know? Like, could you imagine how dumb that would be if that was the case? Bro! Are you serious? What? You bought this stuff at the Whole Foods? Yeah, why? We're not allowed to shop at the Whole Foods anymore. One of their cashiers is a blatant sexist. He said so on his Facebook Live from 3 years ago. Dude, what? I don't care, I'm just getting groceries. Wow, I didn't realize I was living with a prehistoric Neanderthal. It's 2019, Garrett. Get with the program. Gosh. Okay, obviously if someone did some messed up things, they probably don't deserve to get any more work in the future, you know, that's fine. That makes sense, you know, especially when it comes to some severely illegal things. But like, even if someone did do horrible things in their personal life and they're facing the consequences for it, I can still enjoy their prior work, right? But not everyone thinks that way. For example, the other day in my comm class, we brought up a Kevin Spacey movie. Oh yeah, yo, Kevin Spacey was so good in American Beauty. Like, such a talented dude, it's nuts. We're not allowed to like Kevin Spacey after what he did. Yeah, word, duh. Pff, I know, I don't like Kevin Spacey, like what? Wow, like, that, I'm allowed to like Kevin Spacey's performances. They didn't just go away, like they're not just gonna censor Kevin Spacey out of movies, like you know how ridiculous that would be? It's not like by watching a movie, I'm actively supporting the life decisions of every person involved. Like do you expect me to just freaking do research on the entire credits of a movie to make sure that everyone's clean? That's freaking dumb. Plus, you know how many people work on a movie? Hella. So you know how likely it is that one of the people that worked on any given movie has done something horrible? Oh dude, I can't wait to watch Revenge of the Sith tonight, yo. Classic film. Oh, you didn't hear? Sorry bro, we can't. The head sound engineer's assistant's intern said something racist on Snapchat 4 years ago. Dang. The assistant's intern? Are they even credited? Anyways guys, those are actually the only points I have. Fairness and entertainment equals service. Nice. Those are honestly the two main things for me as to why cancel culture is dumb as hell. You know, there's no way for any of us to be the objective judge as to who should rightfully be canceled. And even then, like, cancel culture doesn't even exist in like the rap community. Like TK literally killed people. And yet people are still like, yo, free TK. In conclusion, we're still allowed to like canceled artists' works, alright? You know, R. Kelly has gotten himself mixed up with some sus business.
Yo, killing me with this. I can't help that.
But guess what? Ignition Remix is still a jam. So yeah, cancel culture is dumb. Sorry if this rant wasn't too organized, you know, I'm just trying to speak my mind, you know, just get it off my chest, you know, breathe it in, you know, don't actually, you'll probably get sick. And yeah, that's it, thanks for watching.
What you call an icon living?